Hey guys, Adam with Southern Classic. We're sitting down with Danny right quick. Just want to talk with him a little bit. Danny's the guy. Whenever we find these cars, we go out in the bushes and dig these things out. Gotta bring them back. He's the one who tells me whether we got a nightmare or something we need to put a lipstick on a pig and get it out the door, or for something we need to build, or basically just scrap it.
Just junk it.
We try not to scrap any of these cars just for the fact of there's always usable parts on them, these cars get harder to find. Some of your better built cars have already been dug out, so you're kind of getting the worst of the worst sometimes because that's all that's left out there. But as somebody I was told years ago, the only way that you're going to have one, to build one, you got to have one. So that's kind of the way we look at it. We save what we can. But Danny's a guy. Whenever I drag him in off the trailer,
I try to save him getting us involved in something we can't really fix in a fashionable way or a reasonable way. But if we can, we can. If we do, we try to do our best and bring life back to these cars. That's what we're here to do. Sometimes there's some of them just need to leave them where they're at.
Can't leave them where they're at, man. You got to try to get all of them out of the cycle.
Been doing this shit since Moby Dick was a menace, and sometimes you just got to leave them in the bushes, dude. They ain't even worth parts.
I brought some pretty good cars out of them.
We found some pretty nice ones in here so far. We've been fortunate. We found some pretty good solid cars. There are a few left here in Alabama, but you got to get out dig and deep and look. You got to be willing, like Adam said, get out there and walk through the bushes and pull the stuff back and see what you got. Always you can't see what's up under them, so sometimes it is what it is. It's our favorite saying in the body world.
I do take a cussing every once in a while for bringing in some that's got a little too much rust on them, but Danny always gets them out and cut whatever we got to cut out, and then put it back.
Yeah, we try to annihilate the cancer as much as possible because if you don't, it's just going to continue to spread. You can't cover it up; it's going to come right back. So we do our best to get rid of what we can, put the metal back in. Like I said, we're just trying to give them a little life, a little bit more time on the road again.
But anyway, just wanted to stop by and kind of explain that little portion of it, how we get things done. And like I say, hopefully we'll be seeing y'all soon. Thanks.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a good one.
All right, this is Adam with Southern Classic. We're sitting down with Brittany right quick. Brittany, I think the world wants to know, and probably employees here want to know, what exactly do you do here every day?
Well, here I am with all these men all day long. I'm Adam's backbone. I help manage the office. Put up with their shit all day long. I help maintain budgets. I go out on the road with them to gather cars. Mostly, I try to keep everything together, keep everybody in line, what we got to do for the day, for the week. But other than that, I'm just the only girl here sitting with all these men while they're restoring these cars. That's pretty much it.
All right. Brittany is a great help in what we do here. Number one, she tries to keep me straight. She keeps the other guys here. If there's something that they need as far as a part or whatever, she's very good about getting online and trying to find it for us. And she's always my constant little reminder in my ear, hey, you're about to be over budget, you're about to be over budget, you're about to be over budget, so we can try to find ways.
She doesn't listen.
Well, sometimes you can. You just got to build a car. But anyway, try to let the car speak to us. Sometimes, yes, we have gone over budget a little bit. We try not to. We have a good outsource for parts, used parts and new parts. But occasionally it does happen because my train of thought is I'm not going to compromise the integrity of a car or the integrity of a build just for a few dollars. So on occasion, it's bit me in the butt, it bit me on the ass, and I've had to eat it. Because usually if I tell somebody a price we're building a car for, I try to stick to it. Customer always likes to have a pleasant surprise rather than an oh shit surprise in the end. I'd rather them come in and if we had a $12, $15, $30,000 budget, whatever it is, I'd rather them come in and say we're at $28,000 rather than $35,000. Because generally customers sitting there going, okay, where in the hell did you spend $5,000 and why didn't I already know about it? So I always try to keep it a pleasant surprise. Brittany's very good about that. Let me know where we're at on numbers. When we need to be there. She's also good about trying to keep a timeline to when we'll meet deadlines and everything like we need to. And on a serious note, we greatly appreciate that she's here, even though we do try to give her as much shit as possible every day. All right.
Cut.
Thank you.
Hey, so Adam with Southern Classic. We're taking a minute to sit down with Wes Smith. He's a painter here at Southern Classics. He actually has got one of everybody's job here is important, but Wes is usually the last person's job that you see. So obviously that's important. Wes has a great eye for detail. He's been painting cars for probably as long as he can remember.
Years.
He's either painting or eating, one of the two. He's either going to be in a spray booth spraying a car, or he's outside eating a cookie or potato chips or candy bar or something. And he can't gain weight. I wish I had that metabolism, but obviously I don't. So anyway, Wes, tell us a little bit about what you do here.
I paint the cars. I get them prepped and ready, make them look nice and real pretty and shiny and slick. I've been doing it since I was 16, 43 now. So that's what I like to do, work on old cars and make them look like brand new cars again.
What's the favorite car that we've done that you painted that you can remember that you really enjoy working on?
The 69 Camaro.
68.
68. The burgundy. The white burgundy. That was my favorite car.
It's a SS Camaro that we did. Wes did a great job on it. The customer was super happy. Turned out really good. It was white with a burgundy stripe. You can find pictures of it on our Facebook page. But he did do a really good job on the car. It turned out well. Everybody pulled together. We put floor pans in the car and did a couple other things with the metal work to make it get right. And wasn't that it was a basket case whenever it got here, but it's a lot better car now, back out on the road. So anyway, I guess we're going to go. I'm going to let Wes get back to eating his hamburger he was just munching on right before we did this. So you guys have a great day. Wes is going back to eat. I got to go look and see if I can find some money to pay some bills. Y'all have a great day. Adam Pinker with Southern Classic Resto Rod. Here with Wes and Danny. A lot of guys want to know how we get everything done here. A little bit about us. We've been doing this Danny's been doing it for approximately 30 years. Wes has been doing it for 25, 30 years. These guys have been phenomenal since they've been here working. Always meet a deadline. We always get everything out. My role, I guess, in this thing is I kind of find the cars, know where they're at. There's a lot of cars in the state of Alabama we've been able to find. Haven't seen the light of day in 20 or 30 years. And you got to get out and peek down doors. You got to talk to old people, sit on the porch with them, talk to young people, anybody and everything, look at people's backyards, find these cars and bring them back out. See if you can make $1 off of them, flip them, get them in here, get them in these guys' hands and get them in, to get everything painted, body work, the whole 9 yards and get them back out. So right now, we'll go ahead and introduce Danny. He's kind of the body shop manager. He's been here for a good while with us. We're glad to have him. Danny brings a world of experience in, and I'll go ahead and let him talk and introduce himself.
Hey, I'm Danny. I've been fixing these old cars for about 30 years or so. My main thing is I work on the body, the frames, get everything going, do metal replacements, do the straight, get them pretty, turn them over to Wes, and Wes the magic in the booth. Next, we all work together to make what happens happen. We bring beauty back to life in these old cars. And they do it for a while, for what we do. Enjoy everything, every minute. Just like to see make, people happy.
Hey, I'm Wes. I'm the painter here. I do the prepping and the final details of everything on the car. I've been doing this since I was 16 years old. I'm 43 now. And I just love working on my old cars and stuff. And just like to bring them back better than the new cars are.
So we got one guy was missing with us today. Lane couldn't be here. He had a prior engagement with his family, but didn't want to disappoint anybody with Pilgrim Studios. We went ahead and filmed it. Lane does a lot of our mechanic work here. I do the mechanic work as well when I'm not out chasing the roads, beating down, looking for cars. We got a good clientele. We're very proud of all of our customers that we have. Our business is growing every day. We started with 2,400 square feet less than 3 years ago. I've been doing this all my life, but I actually put it in fruition into a shop 3 years ago. And we moved from 2,400 square feet to 27,000 square feet a little over a year ago. We managed to within about a year. We're pretty packed out with customers' jobs and some of our own projects that we're working on to get ready to resell and flip out. Why should we get a show? I think we're some of the best in the business that haven't been seen yet. Like I say, these guys are deserving of a show more so than I am because I'm the one that goes out and finds the cars, try to keep the bills paid along with Brittany. We try to keep everything moving. I try to keep everything facilitated. But if you actually want to look at what makes this happen, it's these two guys right here in Lane. They're actually the ones out here pounding out on the cars every day. I do it whenever I get a chance to, but it's just the obligations that I have to do. So why do I think we deserve a show? These guys have got so much experience. that I think everybody ought to see it. We got character, we got heart, we got determination, and I think we'll be damn good for it. So hopefully you guys take us into consideration. We're glad to get to this point. Very thankful to have the opportunity, and hopefully we'll be seeing y'all again very soon. Thank
Peace
you.
out.